Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
This is like where the applause sign comes up and laugh. Good job. All right. Welcome to the first in a series of social media workshops. Very excited that the first one that is being kicked off is on review management and online reputation. My name is Stacy Johnson. I co-host a radio show and podcast with our event organizer, Mike Anderson, called Inside the 805. But during the day, I am a vice president of marketing for a national staffing organization called Roth Staffing. We have 120 offices. The business lines we have here are Ultimate Staffing Services here in Oxnard and Legend, which does finance and accounting. And the reason I tell you that is I've learned so much about review management and online reputation. And here I have a social media team that I manage that we've put so much focus on how to use LinkedIn and make cool videos and have this cool playlist on YouTube and answer everyone on Facebook and Pinterest boards, and we do all kinds of really cool things on social media. And of course we're trying to manage when we get a review in and have that kind of customer service and be responsive, but I didn't realize that the most impact of any of our social networking has been Yelp and Google reviews and Glassdoor and any kind of platform that allows our customers and clients and job seekers to tell their story, and that has become our #1 focus. All those other things are great and we like to keep them and we want to keep them going, but I will never put that over the top of helping our different offices understand how to use platforms like Yelp and Google Review and all those things. So, and I have found that negative reviews have become wonderful things for our company because it's given us an opportunity to show how we solve problems and how we communicate to those, and the whole world can see how we do it. And with 120 offices, I can show you the difference between one office that gets it and tells everyone who comes in, by the way, I'm glad you had a great experience. If you don't mind sharing what happened as you went through this experience with us to other people, we want to be able to help other people. And it's an easy ask, 5 seconds to ask somebody that, and you ask everybody you come into contact to do that, you're going to get, a good 10 to 20% of them to say, sure, happy to share my experience online, because we all do that now, versus the branch offices that don't do that at all. And I can show you what happens with my branches that have like 60 wonderful reviews, a couple of bad ones mixed in there, so it looks legitimate actually. And then my branch that has 7 one-star reviews, and that's it. And the number of people who, I forgot the phone number to that office. Let me see where I'm going for my interview today. And they Google it and they see all these one-star reviews. And then they're like, maybe I'm not gonna go to this appointment that I have today. So I'm a big fan of this topic. I'm glad that all of you have decided to come today and learn how you can apply it to your business. A lot of times people think of Yelp as the place where restaurants need to be on, but I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, any of these platforms that have online reviews, it can benefit your business. So I'm really excited about our featured speaker, Lane Stainland, who's here, and she is a digital marketing consultant for Rev Local. She's going to explain all about what Rev Local does, but she is a local Venturan herself, grew up here. She has a 12-year-old stepson, but as you'll see for our online audience, and those of you can see she's like the new mom, having her first baby, and but involved in Little League in her church and all those things that we all do in our community. So she gets this community, and what's nice is she's going to be able to share how this topic impacts local businesses specifically here in Ventura. So let's all give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Stacy. If you guys don't mind, I think I am going to sit down, if that's okay. Thanks, Mike, so much for having us and putting this on. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Perfect? Okay, good. So yes, as Stacy mentioned, I am a digital marketing consultant with Rev Local. Who is Rev Local? What do we do? I'll talk to you about that in a second. The reason we're all here is because consumer behavior has changed. We no longer use the Encyclopedia Britannicas. We no longer see ad for a television on TV, and then run to the nearest store, talk to the salesperson, get their opinion on the best model, think about it, look around, look at the pricing, and then make a decision. The way that we behave these days is that we see an ad run through, say, our social media feed for something that we might be interested in. We click on it, we learn a little bit more about it. That ad then maybe follows us around, continues to run through different sites that we are featured on, and then what we do is we get a little curious, we go, we Google it, we read reviews, and then we make a decision. So these are just some fun statistics out here. I love it because I'm here to talk to you today about local search and review marketing. Those are things that I'm sure all of you have heard of. So 78% of mobile searches result in an in-store purchase. Just curious, how many of you Googled how to get here today? Follow those directions, right? How many of you have your cell phone next to you right now or within arm's reach? Right, okay. How many of you looked up the last place that you gave business to before giving business to it? How many of you word of mouth? Followed the word of mouth trail to receive or to give business to the last business? Right. So word of mouth is still number one, hands down, the best source of referrals and the best source of business. But again, you are all here today because you understand that the internet is driving how people find you. It doesn't matter if you own a hauling company, it doesn't matter if you own a retail store, it doesn't matter if you're a realtor or a financial planner, people are still doing that research out there about you before they even make a decision on if they're going to give business to you. With that said, I love RevLocal. I love this slide. So RevLocal, yes, we have a lot of accolades. We are Google Premier Partners, but at the end of the day, we help businesses be found. How do we do that? Improving your local search. Then we always help you be chosen. How do we do that? Building your reputation on your reviews. And then we also make it easy for the potential customer to do business for you, or to do business with you. A little bit about me. Obviously, you guys know I'm local to the area. Something that most people don't know is that my husband and I own a small trucking business. So most of us here are small business owners or business owners in general. The way, again, that customers find you is so different. And so my husband, again, we own a small business.